This is the first segment of Security Stories, and I'm excited to be here. And I felt it only fitting for this first story to film it in the first state, Delaware. Now, I know from experience that when you're talking about security in this state, you'd like to be talking to this gentleman, Eric Schaefer. How are you?
Good. Good morning, Tony.
Eric Schaefer runs a systems integration business based right here in Dover, Delaware. And I'm here to hear the story, so what does Advantech do, Eric?
Well, we're in the electronic security business, do government projects, homeland security projects, a lot in the education sector, and a fair amount of commercial work.
Now, I talked to you on the phone, and I said I'd like to go out on a job site.
Correct.
So where do you have me going?
We're going to get you working up at the Port of Wilmington today, Tony. You'll be working with John Gamp. You'll need to slip into this.
Oh, cool. Snazzy shirt. I'm in. I'm an installer. Sweet. Thank you. Where's my truck?
Tony, helpers don't get trucks. You're going to have to jump in your vehicle and meet John at the job site. Nope. And actually, you're running a little late, so you better get moving.
All right. Thanks, Eric.
All right.
Thanks for the opportunity.
We'll
I appreciate it. The Port of Wilmington, Delaware is one of the busiest import-export gateways on the east coast of North America. Right here, over 400 vessels and nearly 5 million tons of cargo will be processed this year. Let's go talk to John Gamp from Advantech and find out what we're doing today. Mr. John Gamp, how are you?
Hey, Tony, how you doing?
How do I look in the shirt?
You look good, you look good. I'm glad you got it.
Thank you, man.
All right, since you got the shirt on, I'm putting you to work.
Oh, let's go. I'm great.
First things first, here's your camera. We're changing out this PTZ right over here.
Okay.
Alrighty. We're gonna leave that in the box for this. We don't want to scratch it. Poster size, quick install guide. Here's our connections. We got power connection. There's a little fan. It keeps it cool in the summertime. There's a heater.
Okay.
What it'll do is blow air on the dome that's right here.
Great.
To keep it from fogging up or frosting up. But let's go up.
Okay. Honeywell's AQX PTZ domes are a great choice for casinos, large retailers, industrial environments, or really anywhere that monitoring is essential. They're designed to install quickly and easily, even for a novice like me.
We're here, we got to hook up our data wires.
Okay.
I'm hooking up my AC power. That hooks up to these two terminals, AC and AC. As soon as I'm done with this, I have to hook up the data, which is clearly marked as D positive and D negative.
John, tell me about the connections. You mentioned data. What does that mean?
Right, yeah, the data is for the control of the camera, the pan, the tilt, the zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, that sort of thing. It communicates with the head-end equipment to tell it what to do.
Okay. And obviously video is, I guess, sending the video signal.
Exactly, video is sending the video, and then there's power, which makes the whole thing work.
AC?
AC power, right. Now, we talked about data earlier. We've got some settings here that need to be done. There's 4 knobs. That's for the address. The camera needs to have an address so it knows it has an identity. Sure. And then there's some dip switches. The dip switches deal with the type of protocol the data it uses, the speed of the data, that sort of thing. But pretty much out of the box, it's set up basically the way you need it. So the installation's pretty straightforward. There's a yellow with a black dot. If you look inside the dome, there's yellow with a black dot.
I see that.
You kind of line those guys up, push it straight in, and you'll hear it click.
All right, so line the dots up.
Yep. And you hear the click?
I did.
All right, then it's in. Last thing last is just put the clear dome on the bottom to close it up and seal it up. Now you'll find there's a little lanyard on this guy.
I see, okay.
And there's a ring on the back side, the left there. It clips on there just so it won't fall for the next guy who has to come service it.
So this is sort of like its safety device.
Exactly, that's its safety device. Just stick it up there, push, and then there's 2 screws to tighten up.
Good, there we go. What do you think, man?
You just finished your first dome. All right,
I'm excited about that one.
All we have to do is go test it now. This is the port's control room. Just right-click there on the image itself and choose Show PTZ Control. And you'll see the little compass pops up with your arrows.
Okay.
Just hit the right arrow. Let's make sure this thing works.
Now you want me to go to the right here?
Mm-hmm. Right. So our camera works. We did it right.
Now that I have this installation under my belt, I'm going to help John at some other sites around the port. Keep watching for more security stories only on the Security Channel.